Hey there, Paul Wagler here for Rise Now and the 2-minute wake-up call. Well, as you can see, I got the milk truck behind me, and I was driving that today, and I just wanted to quickly tell you about what happened on my first load today when I was delivering it. I had left the last farm, and I was heading to the cheese factory, and I came into the town of Shakespeare from the north, where you come down a hill towards the stoplight, and you have to be careful with a full load of milk because you don't stop real easy. But wouldn't you know it, just as I'm approaching, the light turns green. I got to go right through the intersection. Awesome. And then I come into the town of Tavistock, which has one of the craziest intersections around. If you've been there, you'll know what I mean. And just as I'm approaching the light turns green. Around the corner I go, and I get to the cheese factory, and just as I'm pulling up where I normally jump out and run in to see which door I get to back into, the door opens up. The receiver was waiting and watching, and he opened the door, and I drove right in. And I thought, wow, this is great. 2 green lights and an open door. This is something, a message in this that God is trying to share with me, and I want to share it with you. You know, we go through times in our life where we feel stuck, times where we feel like things just aren't moving ahead, and all we're encountering is closed doors and red lights. And I just want to declare over us today that we are now entering into a season, and I prophesy over your life and over mine, green lights and open doors. You know, it says in Galatians 5:25, he says, let us, since we live by the Spirit, let us keep in step with the Spirit. And that's what we want to do. We want to be in step with the Spirit. We want to move where the Spirit is moving and go with the flow of the Spirit, so we can encounter the green lights and the open doors. And so I just invite you to receive that blessing of green lights and open doors in your life, that you will walk fully into the destiny and the purposes that God has for you, and that your dreams will be fulfilled, and the desires of your heart that God has put there will come to pass as you experience green lights and open doors. Well, that's all for now. Until next time, stay awake and stay alert.